I made a Pokemon murder mystery and trapped 3 YouTubers inside. Can they solve the crime before they become the next victims?
Let's go.
Wait, what?
Why do I have a feeling I know who's who already?
I know who I am on these 3.
So the 3 of you are a troop of Boy Scouts on your way to a camping retreat with a rival troop after a cookie selling competition.
In the back of a van?
Just because one of us looks like trash doesn't mean they needed to treat us like trash.
Anyway, the truck comes to an abrupt halt.
And we all fly into the side.
Boom, boom, you smack into the boxes.
Jesus. This is like a Boy Scout retreat.
You're in the woods. Where do you expect the retreat was going to be?
I don't know, like a summer camp?
And your troop leader, Hitmonchan, jumps out from the front.
Holy ravioli.
Already don't trust him.
All right, guys, we're here. Enjoy the trip. You don't deserve it.
Why would
I'm
you say
pretty sure
that?
my dad paid for this, dude.
It cost us $2,000.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be here. I want to go home. I miss my parents.
You guys only sold 1 box of cookies, and it was to me. The leader of Troop 985 is never going to let me live this one down. And so Hitmonchan goes up, and
God, he must really hate kids.
well, he's just said you only sold 1 box of cookies. He's mad about that.
Well, bad news for him. I touched it, so he's going to get food poisoning later.
Hi, everyone.
As soon as you guys approach the camp, Screamtail takes 1 look at Hitmonchan. Well, not only can you not sell cookies, you also can't make it anywhere on time.
Bro,
Be
you
quiet,
think I
you.
drove that truck? Oh, I was talking to him. Never mind.
All right, boys, take a seat.
Do we have
And you
do we
guys-
have like a cabin name?
A what?
Like a troop name? Like a group name? Like are we...
I got it.
Go on.
I'm Poliwag, Peter's Yamask, and you're Trubbish. Can we be Team PYT? Pretty young thing.
Yeah.
So I bet you guys are dying to know how many cookies we sold.
Actually, I'm not. I could care less.
I sold 100 boxes. Actually, we... And then Esper chimes in, I sold...
Esper died.
Esper, are you okay?
The smoke from the fire is blown directly into his face.
I sold 150.
Yet
These
we're
are
all sitting
lies.
around the same fire.
150? That's impossible. Now, just because you can't count that high doesn't mean it's... All right, that's it. I know they make you forget all your attacks when you sign up to be a troop leader, but I saved this one just for you. And so Hitmonchan walks down, and he uses Mud Slap to fling dirt in Screamtail's face. But Screamtail ducks out of the way, and the dirt gets Whismer right in his face.
They should really screen these counselors for anger problems.
Yeah, this guy came with boxing gloves. They should have just been like, pass.
Oh, geez. Sorry, little buddy. It's okay. I'm fine, actually.
Yeah,
Now
she
look
kinda
what
liked
you've
it.
done, you big oaf. You've blinded him. No, really, I'm okay. All right, fine. I'm just gonna go set up our tent. And
Okay.
Hitmonchan walks over and
And he
goes to the left.
slides in between Shep and the wood.
He puts on his ice skates and slides along.
You guys chat around the fire for a little while, and then suddenly the fire goes out, making everything dark.
No moon in the sky, no
There's
stars.
confusion and screams from frightened Pokemon, and a thud. When Screamtail finally starts a new fire to illuminate the camp, you see Whismer dead on the ground.
Whismer, no!
Why Whismer? You know what? I don't like Whismer that much. That is a butthole. This is fine.
Screamtail runs over in a panic. How did this happen? Timber, you go north to the park ranger for help. Esper, you stay here with me. And you guys, go see your troop leader now.
I'm not gonna lie. Me and Shep are the only ones who moved here. We look a little suspicious. It looks kind of bad, but I promise that it was Shep and it wasn't me.
Whoa. Are you immediately throwing me under the bus because I'm the only one that can douse the fire? Because that's fair.
Yes.
Screamtail interrupts you. He screams, "Now!" using Roar. That sends you guys flying over to the left.
That's crazy. I thought the camp counselors couldn't use any moves.
Attacking moves.
Oh.
Shannon, I would like to check the trash can.
Okay.
I'm right here. You don't have to.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, can we sop up what's in that trash can with Chris?
Yeah, you look in, and there's actually no bag in there.
Chris,
put
we have a
me in
job
the
for you.
trash can. Put me in.
You kind of nestle Chris in that trash can. It's kind of a bit too big. It doesn't fit.
All right, time to take the trash out. It's too full.
Are you about to murder another person? What is Hitmonchan up to?
I guess we should tell him what happened.
Yeah, okay. Whoa, how'd this happen?
Whoa, Peter and I used double team.
All right, you guys walk over to Hitmonchan. Sorry, guys, the tent's not up yet. It's hard getting this up with gloves on.
Why did you take this job?
I've always loved camp, ever since I was a little boy.
But you don't love kids, and everything uses your hands.
I don't like you kids, because you're useless.
Well, that's just
Do you
hurtful.
dislike any other kids here?
Not particularly.
Oh, by the way, Wismer's dead.
What? What happened?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, I
All
don't
of
know.
a
we have
sudden,
no
the-
idea.
The fire went out, it came back, and Wismer was down.
Oh, geez, I don't know what to tell you. That sucks.
You're a really
You don't know what
shitty
to tell. You're a
counselor.
counselor, dude. You should probably like give us some counseling.
Dave, it's not my troop. Screamtail had to deal with that.
Aren't there
Yeah,
like
dude,
protocols
we were
for this
there.
kind of
We're your
thing?
troop.
Look, honestly, I've got my hands full trying to get this tent up.
What hands?
You get your hands full literally all the time. We understand.
You
What
should
hand?
probably go help.
I think the tent is a little more important. I'm going to stay here with the tent.
That's fucked up.
You suck, dog.
Yeah.
You guys distract him. I'm gonna go through his things on the left.
Oh, hey, dude, you want to see a magic trick?
Yeah, do you
If I
know
put
any?
this mask on, my face disappears. Watch.
Wow!
Ooh.
Holy shit! Put your wiener away.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Bold
Wait,
thing
the
to
perfect
say with
distraction.
a skirt that short. Jesus.
Peter, keep that wiener out. I'm gonna go through the stuff.
I can do other tricks too.
While Hitmonchan's distracted, Chris, you go through his bag and you find it's your registration sheets from when you signed up for the camp.
Ah.
Creepy.
creepy.
Why is a ghost even here?
Is this what Hitmonchan wrote? Did he write creepy?
Yeah, this is his notes.
Hey, Shannon,
He's
just
going to
a
be
quick
making an amendment in a second. Won't
Just
put
a quick-
wiener away.
question.
Yep.
It can be any of us,
Oh yeah,
like even Peter or Chris.
even you.
Okay, well, it can't be me because I didn't do anything, but I'm just making sure that it could be one of them.
Right.
It
The
could be
water
anybody.
couldn't have been put out with fire. Wait, no.
You're right. The
Move
water
on.
couldn't have been put out with fire.
Bro,
Everything-
why are these notes so rude?
Has never made a sale.
What do you mean also holds it in my mouth? Where else am I supposed to hold it?
And here's
Why
Troublesh's
are there
sheet.
so many notes? This is rude.
I mean, 3 of them are just synonyms.
Putrid, stinky, smelly. And then I get called a loser. Wait, I
What a
come
moveset.
ready to go with explosion. This is fucking awesome.
Well,
Peter,
now that you
do you
know the
remember your
moves,
Yeah, I know my moves.
you've unlocked it on your character
Yay.
sheet.
Not trying to call anybody out here, but all I want to say is that it got dark right before it happened, and Peter has dark pulse. That's just the only
But
observation.
the
I have to
fire
make.
went out. That's why it got dark.
It's also
Fair.
kind of a evil moveset, and as we know, evil Pokemon tend to do evil things like murder.
That's profiling. I don't love that.
Do we pester our camp counselor again? Oh no, Peter's still distracting him with his wiener.
Oh my god.
This whole time.
Why did the cadence of your Peter's still distracting him with his wiener. I hate that even more. I'm pretty sure this is just my leg, guys.
Can we snag those keys maybe?
Oh
Oh.
I'll put them in my wet mouth that Hitmonchan felt so inclined to comment on.
Actually, you can put them right inside of Chris.
Of course.
They're gonna get
God.
ruined.
I would like to pop into the tent that's up really quick and just see if there's anything in there. Maybe some of my belongings.
The three of you go inside the tent.
I'd like to rifle through his belongings again.
And I'm gonna fart really loud in his tent.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
way he won't wanna-
It already stinks like garbage.
Stinks.
Okay, yeah, well,
What are you guys
Peter,
doing in there? Oh man!
We're hotboxing the tent.
Peter, you walk around farting up the place, and Chris, you just stand there stinking it up by being there.
See,
Smells
Shannon,
like
this is
home.
the true camping experience you're missing out on.
Yeah.
If you
The
don't
worst
go
part
into
is his
your
tent
cabin-
is soaking wet now because Shep's in it.
just some pretty young things hotbox in a tent, soaking
Making it
everything
wet.
inside.
No wonder we didn't sell any damn cookies.
Dude, we show up and they're just like, is that wet fart? No, I think it's Moist garbage. Are we by the dump? Do you want any cookies? From the dump?
You open up the bag and here are the registration forms for the other troop.
Interesting. Likes to tattle. You know, it's funny. I don't know if y'all remember, but the moment we got there and they started bragging about how many cookies they had sold, Wismer sounded like he was going to say something, but
That's true.
then didn't.
I feel like, though, I see soundproof and it's not Screamtail.
Well, we don't know Screamtail's moves.
That's a good point. Screamtail could have fissure.
Could have a knife. We don't know what Shannon's doing in this
It's
playthrough.
true.
And here's Timber.
Easily
Very competitive,
angered.
easily angered, impulsive, dim-witted, but committed.
He's stupid.
Bro, dim-witted but committed goes hard.
Yeah, it's kind of a rap bar.
I'm dim-witted, but committed.
Oh, this tent smells like somebody shitted.
I remember Timber selling less cookies than Esper, so we might want to keep that in mind.
Yeah, couldn't have been that committed.
And here's Esper.
Very bright. What a smart cookie. Writing down the LOL in parentheses on the sheet.
I still don't like the stare. The stare is giving me bad vibes.
He can't help how he looks.
Maybe he's giving you the stink eye.
Well, I'm going to give him the stink.
Just period.
That's it.
Wait, hold on, Shannon. What's that other paper just behind Esper?
That? Oh, that's a flyer for boot.dev.
Boot.dev is an online platform that teaches you back-end web development from start to finish in the Python and Go programming languages. It uses an RPG-like approach to learning code because the best way to learn something is to have fun while doing it. Just like a video game, you earn experience, levels, achievements, and complete quests to rank up on the global leaderboard.
Boot.dev's hands-on approach gets you to write a ton of code yourself and build real projects to facilitate the learning process. And if you ever feel stuck, you can view the solution to any challenge on the site at any time.
And even better, the creators never want a student to feel like they're spending money on something that isn't actually helping them. So they offer a 30-day, no questions asked refund policy, as well as a free demo of every course and its interactive features. So you can make sure the platform is really right for you.
Go to boot.dev and try out the courses for free. Then use our code DeliciousJames to get 25% off your entire first year if you choose the annual plan.
Your future self will thank you. And now, back to solve the mystery. Or not. Who knows?
You have unlocked their moves and abilities.
All right, let's get out of here. It's getting hard to breathe.
Thank God I don't have a nose.
The air in here is thick.
I can only breathe through my mouth, but that makes it worse. Can we take the bench?
Oh, hell yeah. Also, can I go swing around that light pole and say, singing in the rain?
Is your wiener still out?
Here, I can use water.
Brother,
gun if you
it
want me
is
to
a leg.
sprinkle.
You shove the bench inside of Chris.
Ow! Ow! I don't think Hitmonchan's going to help us here. I think we should probably just go back.
Yeah, I think we should tell Screamtail that Hitmonchan is useless. I think we should really quickly head south before talking to Screamtail.
And check the other van with the keys.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head back down to the parking lot.
I'd imagine that these keys are for our truck, so let's
Probably.
head into the cabin real quick.
Okay. You guys walk down and you use the keys to unlock the front of the truck.
Oh, it's a book that says How to Murder Wismer.
We've cracked the case.
I like the picture of Hitmon Lee. That's cute.
Who puts a frame picture on the dash of their van?
It just falls over when you start driving.
It's constantly putting it back up. That's why you were late.
Why is that side plastic wrapped?
Hey, wait a second. How come I can see out the back window and there's trees?
Don't worry about it.
It's connected with a trailer hitch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's
I
what
wanna-
I'll say.
Can I nab that wallet real quick?
I think we should also grab the photo of Hitmonlee for blackmail later.
I
If
agree.
we need it.
You guys throw that inside Chris. You rifle through Hitmonchan's wallet.
Oh, it hurts.
And you found out his moves and ability.
Did we make any money?
The only attack is Mud Slap. Interesting.
Helping Hand is interesting too.
Well, that's pretty ironic given how unhelpful he is.
And how unhandy he is.
You guys go back up to the camp.
Goodness.
Did we talk to Screamtail or Esper? Or did we try to talk to the dead?
Yes to all of those.
Wait,
Yeah, let's go talk to Esper first. He's staring right at us. I think we need to say something.
Esper, you were right there. Did you see or hear or feel anything?
No, I don't know what happened. I don't even want to be here. I was in my imagination. My parents made me sign up. I just want to be home playing video games.
What's your favorite video game?
Call of Duty Black Ops, I know it.
Is your favorite game perchance Fisher-Price Great Adventures Pirate Ship 1996 for the PC?
Oh my god, how did you know?
That's a murderer. That's like serial killer builder for the PC.
And Esper, really quick, how many boxes of cookies did you sell again?
I sold 150 boxes.
Wow.
I worked hard to sell them so that maybe my parents would tell me I've done enough and let me quit.
All right, well, we'll leave you to night dream about video games and peace.
Yeah, just regular dream, really.
Yeah.
You guys walk up to talk to Screamtail.
We surrounded him.
Screamtail, Hitmonchan's being mean to us. Also, he doesn't care that Whismer's dead.
Of course that prick doesn't care.
Whoa.
Well, hey, easy with the language there.
You
Yeah,
two
I'm a
clearly
child.
have some hostility, right?
Yeah, he's always been out to get me. We were in camp when we were young, and he was just so jealous of me. I was always selling more cookies than him, and he could never live it down.
What's
Hey,
the
question-
secret to selling cookies?
It helps if you don't make them wet and stinky.
Okay,
Rude.
hurtful.
Feels like a shot at us, but all right.
Someone's dead and you just want to poke fun
Does
at
someone
us? That's
smell
fine.
burning garbage? Hold on. What?
Ow! Oh, my ass!
Oh, God,
Hey,
Chris.
Chris, can you step away from the fire a little bit?
Oh, it's like methane and burning the ozone.
All right.
Screamtail, right before the fire went out, did you notice anything happening?
No, everything just felt normal. I have no
Well, then
idea.
you're
How,
a shit counselor.
I have no idea how this could have happened, but I'm convinced it was Hitmonchan. He's always out to
Whismer
get
went
me.
down on your watch. Don't deflect. Take
You were like-
accountability.
Look at your big gold piss-covered eyeballs. You probably could have seen the whole time.
I lean in really close and I smell his hair.
Lilac.
Then I just turn and I walk north.
You can smell my hair if you want.
I think we're good.
I've been smelling it this whole time.
Whoa, it was dark.
We walk up to Timber.
You guys walk up to say hey to Timber.
Hey.
It might help if you turn around.
Where'd he go?
We walk up and just, hey, it's like, guys, I'm over here. Sorry, there's no fire in this area.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Timber, I thought you were supposed to be getting help.
I did. I went up north. The ranger told me that there's a phone up here. But, I mean, how am I going to climb it? One of my arms is holding my wood.
Can you put the wood down?
Nobody say anything about that. That's a totally normal thing for him to say.
Yeah, he's holding wood.
Um,
Anyway, what do you
well-
losers want?
I actually would be really appreciative if you could do me a quick favor.
What?
Would you mind just digging in that spot in the corner?
How about I dig your grave?
Okay,
Dude, that seems like an
all right, we've got
inappropriate
the
joke to
murderer.
make given what happened.
Here's what we're gonna do. Peter, you're gonna mummy him so he can't do nothing. I'm gonna burp in his face to blind him and make his eyes burn. And then, Shep, you're gonna give him the waterboarding, and then he'll do what we want.
Give him the waterboard.
Okay, before we jump to that, I like that plan, but let's keep it in our back pocket for now. Timber, that was pretty insensitive to say that given what just happened to Whismer. Don't you care about what happened to him?
Nah, I don't care about that wimp. He was always making a fuss about everything, and he barely sold any cookies because he refused to use his powers. He was dead weight then, and he's dead weight now.
Can we climb the ladder?
Yeah, I think one of you could climb the ladder. Doesn't seem to be stable enough for all of you.
Oh no, we have to separate. One of us has to stay down here with this idiot. And Timber, too.
You know what? I will. I've got arms and legs. Something you guys don't have. I could do it.
Seems like a solo adventure for Chris is pretty common in these playthroughs. I'd say that's valid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fully support.
Solo garbage adventure.
All right, Chris,
He's
you start-
ascending. Look at him.
Don't look directly up, or you'll see his stinky ass.
So Shep and Peter, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the call for a little bit because you can't hear what's happening up there. You climb up to the top of the tower.
Oh, it's kind of scary up here.
Yeah, you're really high up. You can't even see the boys down there anymore.
If I fell to the ground, I would explode. There'd be garbage juice everywhere. Shannon, before I make my phone call, I'd like to really soak in the view. I'd like to look over the railing, and I'd really like to figure myself out, think a little bit.
You're being very dangerous on the rails there.
Okay, so I'm not really thinking about life. I'm thinking about death. All right, I'm gonna get down. I will call the phone.
You walk up to the phone, you grab the receiver. It automatically connects you to Ranger headquarters. Hello, you've reached Park Services. How may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to order pizza. Goodbye. I'm gonna call them again.
Hello, you've reached Park Services. How may I help you?
Hello, I certainly haven't called you before. We had a death on the camp.
Oh dear. Can you tell me which campground you're located in?
You know the one that has the gate out front?
Oh yes, there's only one campground with a gate.
Right,
let's
it's
see.
that one.
So the ranger in your area is Ursering, whose abilities Unnerve, Scary Face, Thrash, Hammer Arm, and Fling.
Okay, how does that help me?
Well, I was just confirming the details with you. Okay, so now what you're
okay.
going to do is, and then suddenly something hard hits you in the back of the head.
Oh, God.
You drop the phone, and the force knocks you over the side of the tower.
Oh, no! It was a joke! It was a joke! It was a joke!
You go crashing into the ground.
And then I looked at him and I said, "No, it's not a dick. It's just my leg."
As you guys are chatting, you hear a whew noise. You look up. Chris is falling from the tower.
No!
Oh my gosh.
Peter, you just barely move out of the way, and Chris crashes into the ground.
Chris, are you okay?
Oh, I can't believe the last thing I hear is the worst conversation ever.
You're not dead, are you?
Chris is critically injured. He is
Oh, okay.
teetering on the precipice of death.
Chris,
Love.
quick, spit out the picture of Hitmonlee.
The last
Give him strength.
The last thing I want to see is a picture of Hitmonlee.
It's inside you.
Oh, no.
I reach into Chris, pull out
Ow!
the pictures. Here you go, bud. Here you go.
Ow!
Here's this very illuminated picture of Hitmonlee.
Oh, thank you. It's
Chris,
beautiful.
Save your strength. Just tell us what happened.
Hitmonlee.
And with that, Chris kind of loses consciousness.
We need to focus. We need to bring him to the ranger now.
Crap. All right. Seeing as I have the arms, I'll pick him up.
Wait,
And you also
go to the
stick the photo back inside him.
Oh, wait. Can we use the bench like a gurney?
You take the bench out of Chris.
We take the bench out of Chris and put him on it.
Yeah.
Now scream, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
And you guys take him north.
Quick, hit
Still
me
in
with
the shadow.
axe. Put me out of my misery.
Yeah, I run
go
up
now.
and grab the axe and I shove it in Chris.
Jesus. Let's hold up on for a minute.
Hold on, I'll spit on the handle.
Jesus. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to knock on that door right now.
You knock on the door. You find that it's open. So you go back, and you guys bring Chris into the ranger's cabin.
I need 50 cc's of garbage. Stat.
Sir, do you have any trash on hand?
Bro, why is he rocking those jorts right now? Oh my god.
Bro, it's Smokey the Bear. Only you can stop Forrest. Oh my god, it smells like trash in here.
I'm leaking.
Just, excuse me, do you know what time it is? What are you doing here?
I don't even have time to explain to you why that is not the right question to ask. Do you not see this bag of garbage is dying?
Still farting.
If you don't fix him up, he's gonna keep farting.
Well, I mean, there's a first aid kit right there you can use.
Go get it for
All right.
us.
Ah, jeez, gotta do everything around here.
You're literally the ranger, asshole.
So he takes a hyper potion out from his bag, and he sticks it on this bag. And that brings Chris back to life.
Oh, I feel so much better.
What happened up there, Chris?
So I went on top of the tower and I called the ranger headquarters, and there was a diving board, and I was like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I jumped?
You did this to you?
No,
What?
let me finish. I didn't jump. I called the phone. They told me about Mr. Smokey here, and then I got hit in the head, and then I fell off.
Oh, so it was like an intrusive thought, but you were like, no, that's just my sense of self-preservation telling me I
Right.
shouldn't do it.
And then it actually happened.
And then it accidentally happened. I understand.
Well, this didn't feel like an accident. It felt like somebody hit me.
Yeah, and so while on the call, Chris did get Ursaring's information.
Bling? I don't like that at all.
I don't like scary face.
We've got low kick, but he was with us.
He can use rock throw though, but we would have seen that if Timber threw a rock. Esper has swift, which can hit from, well, it never misses,
Wait.
so I imagine it could hit from all the way over there.
Something's coming back to me. It felt like a rock had hit my head.
Just to be sure, Chris, I'm not saying this is what happened, but are you sure you didn't use rock blast on yourself?
Oh shit, I have amnesia. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
No, I didn't. I thought about
Hold
using
on.
explosion because it would be funny, but it didn't happen.
Does anyone have a rock? I'm gonna, sir, Smokey.
Don't
the bear?
test a rock on my head, please.
Can you hit him in the head with a rock, and just
Don't-
then he'll let us know whether or not it feels like what happened earlier, and
I
that'll.
don't think there's more of
kinda
that
square some
first
things
aid
away.
kit.
Listen, what do you guys want? Why are you here?
Oh,
there was a
someone
kid
died.
that died.
Oh, dang, really?
Wait, didn't
Yeah.
Care less.
Didn't Timber already tell you this?
He didn't tell me what happened. He just asked if there was a phone.
Oh,
Well, now that you know that there's a camper down, can you do anything to help us?
Listen, I care about the park, not the Pokemon in it. As long as you're not damaging the environment, I don't care what you guys do here.
Where did you buy your shorts?
I wanted the answer.
The Gap.
Oh, I was thinking you bought them at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Sheppy's gonna
Nice.
hurt us.
Get out.
I say we just grab this bench, we rob this idiot, and we get out of here.
Actually, the bench, just from Shep holding it so long, it got too wet, and it disintegrates.
I'm sorry,
No!
guys.
Man.
Wait,
Yeah, let's
real
just
quick.
make like a tree and leave.
Mr. Bear, do you have any digging tools?
I did have a shovel outside.
Can we borrow it?
I don't know where it's gone.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I did have a shovel out there.
Okay, you don't have to rub it in like you're the smartest guy in the room.
All right, new mystery. Forget about Whismer. We need to find the shovel.
I'm starting to think this guy isn't even employed by the park. I think he's just a bear with clothes.
Just showed up. They gave me a house.
This guy sucks.
That's a pretty good deal.
All right, let's leave.
Wait, there's a security camera.
Is there any way to access that footage?
Yeah, you,
What way
you
is
could
it
go in and
pointed? It looks
ask.
like it's pointed
Get
right
the
at the
axe.
tower.
Get the axe so that if he says no, we have a backup plan.
I like that. All right, let's go back in and first politely ask for the footage, then threaten him. That order matters, guys.
I love how we're gonna solve a murder by killing another person.
Hey, it's just a threat.
Oh, great. You guys again. What do you want now?
Sorry,
Well,
dude.
you
Just
know-
real quick. There is a camera outside. I don't know what direction it's pointing in. I don't even know where the footage goes. Could you shed any light on how we get a hold of that footage?
Yeah, it's connected to the TV right there. Free to take a look
Huh.
if you want. Just
I would
so you know,
love
there's
to.
no sound, but hey, the video works.
That's okay. We'll do a pantomime of what the voices are.
All right, you guys walk up and you turn on the TV.
What a nice television.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this channel.
That was gonna be it.
Dreamtail and Whismer.
They're going wah 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 wah.
Dang.
Sing. I wouldn't really do anything, though.
Yeah, that's confusing because he is soundproof.
We need to know what moves that guy has. All right,
All
Earthring,
right.
thank you for your time.
Yeah, whatever.
Can we take his bed?
Clearly spends too much time alone. He's got no people skills.
All right, you guys exit the cabin.
I think we need to head back to the campfire. All right, Peter, time to use those arms.
I
and
pull
that
out the axe.
Oh, I didn't even see that there the whole time.
It was
all
in
right,
the
we
shadows.
understand.
Towards Screamtail.
It's too
And then
dark.
I veer towards the piece of wood that actually needs to be chopped.
Wait a minute. Wait, before we
Wait,
do
wait,
that, what if we threaten to chop Timber's wood in half? Get rid of it.
Whoa.
Hey, bud. Hey,
Hey, big guy.
tiger.
Hey, big man.
What are you guys doing with that?
You sure
Oh,
you
you
don't
were
want to
just
help
really
us?
covetous of your wood earlier. And
You like wood? Do you want 2 pieces of wood?
No, please, don't touch my wood.
sorry.
Only if you tell us everything you know.
Okay, I'll admit it. Okay, we cheated to sell cookies.
What?
Yes, I used my muscles to intimidate. Esper used his psychic powers. We didn't think we'd get caught.
Okay, but like, what about the murder?
I had nothing to do with that murder.
Timber, did you throw a rock at me?
The whole time you were up there, your friends were with me. How could I have thrown a rock?
Oh, that's a really good point. This is a
That's-
really
I was
strong
actually
point.
deep into telling a story, but I probably would have noticed.
Unless all 3 of you were murderers.
Yeah, no, that's definitely possible. But that kind of conclusion is not something you want to bring up right now while the 3 of us are here
That's
in the dark.
in the dark. That's a good point. I keep that thought to myself.
Hey, where you
Well-
going there, champ?
While you guys are talking to each other, Timber gets scared and jumps into the trees.
And then we hear a bit of a lion noise.
Well, that was good information to get. I knew that something was fishy about the way that they sold that many boxes.
But I don't care about the cookies.
Yeah, the cookies seem inconsequential compared to the life that has been lost.
Another
Peter.
one of your campers went missing.
He does that sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know who we're talking about.
There's only one person not here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The bear doesn't
that
go to
checks
this
out.
camp.
You use the axe and you chop up that wood, and you break it into pieces.
Water.
Geese.
So I am a water type. Can I go over and swim and see what's in that little rippling area?
Yeah, sure.
Would that make the lake wetter?
I'm not that wet, guys.
Ship, you jump into the water.
I'm just slippery.
You swim out. You go underneath the water, and you pop up with a shovel.
Yay!
How did it end up here?
Because somebody wanted it to end up here.
Somebody used it to dig that hole, and there's something juicy in there, and then they were like, well, no one in the world would have the move dig.
Is there going to be cookies in the hole?
I walk over to the tree.
Don't try to cut it down. It's huge. It's buff.
All right,
Wait,
I'll take
Chris?
those keys.
I think, Chris, you should also hold on to the shovel right now because somebody definitely put it there for a reason, and I don't want them to see us walking by with it.
I agree.
Guys, that
It does
tree
look
is an
like
asset.
garbage.
I just saw it. We have to chop this tree down.
Do it.
Do it.
I swing the axe as hard as I can towards the tree.
Okay, you smack the tree a couple times. The tree falls over into the lake.
And swims away.
That was worth it. I was worried a spinnerack was going to come out and take away your HP.
And you better hope to fucking God that Ursaring didn't hear that.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Run to the trucks, run to the trucks.
Put the axe in me. Put the axe in me.
You guys quickly run away from the scene of the crime.
Hoo-wee. All right, guys, let's run up top. We gotta dig that hole.
Do you want to
No,
dig
I-
the hole first, or do you want to go to the truck first?
I vote truck first.
Okay,
Because what if someone sees us digging the hole and we're not prepared?
you guys go down and you unlock the other troop's truck.
Oh, there's a picture of... Oh, there's no picture of anybody. That's a cute wallet, though. The pedals being so far up.
It's got no legs.
that was a great touch.
This one's an American vehicle. The other one is from the UK.
Yeah. I did notice that, but now I'm realizing it's just the same picture reversed.
You think I'm going to prepare two different images for the same truck?
All right, let's rifle through that wallet.
Okay, you
Oh,
go.
wait a minute. I just realized something. I think I've cracked the case already. Look at the headrest. KW stands for Kill Wismer.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
Let's steal that wallet and get out of here.
You yank that wallet. You rifle through. You find out all of Screamtail's information.
Heck yes.
We go through all the watermarks first.
Erish song.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh.
Wait, the footage? The footage? Wait, but soundproof still prevents Pear's song.
Yeah, that's the part that's not adding up to me.
Yeah, but which one of us has like a move that would... Oh, God, mummy.
Oh.
Wait.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Interesting that you would bring attention to that.
Of
Of
all
all
people.
Ready for
You
the
would
move,
need to
you
make
know.
physical contact, though.
Exactly, and Wismer has nothing that makes physical contact. But whatever Pokemon does make physical contact gets Mummy.
Gets the move.
So if Wismer hit something else that had Mummy, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole chain of events here that we have to figure out.
I think we need to
Does
dig a
Pete-
hole.
I think we need to dig a hole. All right, Peter. Dig that hole.
All right, you take the shovel out of Chris
Ow!
and you start digging a hole.
Oh, my
A
gosh.
TM.
There's a used TM in there.
Is it skill swap? Is it skill swap? Is it skill swap?
You guys take
Oh
a
my
good
God.
hard look at that TM. It is skill swap.
Whoa. But skill swap doesn't work on photosynthesis, yes?
I actually
The
don't
hell?
even know.
The hell's protosynthesis?
Oh, that's Screamtail's ability.
I'm sorry. I thought that was photosynthesis this entire time.
I
I think Esper can learn skill swap.
think
don't
it's just...
think anything else can other than like Screamtail and Esper.
I think it is just those two. How was another move learned over it if this was just buried here?
Well, this is just data. Someone
Well, I mean,
might
if he
still
killed someone,
know
he
it.
probably got some XP, so he could have leveled up.
Do you know who can learn skill swap? Yamask.
Mm.
Peter, do you have something to tell us?
No, I
All
don't.
right.
Seems
Checks
like
out.
you've already said it for me.
Hey, Screamtail.
You guys start to surround Screamtail. What are you guys doing?
So you wanted to sell a lot of cookies, did you?
Yeah, and we did.
Yeah, what do
Did
you
you-
get for selling those cookies?
I got the satisfaction of showing Hitmonchan up.
So you thought it would be so important to have your crew cheat to sell as many cookies as possible.
What do you mean, cheat?
Timber already told us.
They were cheating?
You didn't know?
Oh, yeah, feign ignorance, whatever. I take the disc. I reach across and take the disc out of Chris.
Ow! Screamtail, what is this?
I don't know. It looks like a TM.
What kind of TM do you think it is?
By the color, I guess is a psychic TM.
And pray tell, do you have any psychic moves in your moveset?
No, I had to give up most of my moves.
He's good. He's really good.
Well,
he's not going to tell us the truth.
Let's throw another wrench in here. Screamtail, we saw the footage from the cabin. We saw you use Parish Song on Whismer.
Oh, God. Okay, yes, look. Okay, I met up with Wismer earlier. He said he had something to tell me in private, so we went out of earshot. And then when we were up there, we heard a rustle in the grass, and I thought it was a wild Pokemon, so I plugged my ears and I used Parish Song to protect us. But that couldn't have been what killed him. Wismer isn't affected by sound moves.
Unless skill swap.
I don't know that.
But Esper did.
Quick, scream in Esper's ear and see if it hurts.
No. What if it's roar that needs to be used?
You guys go back to the screen, and Screamtail is crying hysterically. And you guys have collected all the information you need to solve while you were discussing. Everybody has gathered. And now it is time to discuss amongst yourselves and declare somebody the murderer.
My gosh, even the log came back. That's crazy.
I want to rule out Hitmonchan.
I think we can rule out Hitmonchan. I think that he was moreover a device for Screamtail to like go forward. The part that I can't figure out is how Screamtail could have used Parish Song, not have gotten the ability soundproof from Whismer, and not died themselves.
Well, they said they plugged their ears.
Is that really enough? I guess, because you have to hear Parish Song.
What if Screamtail's telling the truth?
I mean, he did get pretty distraught.
Well, what's weird is Esper was like, no, I don't even want to do this, but also cheated. So there's clearly a goal there.
Didn't Esper say that they cheated just to make their parents proud or something?
This is tough, man. Who threw the rock at my head?
Do we have access to the cards that like give the little bits of information for everybody still?
Yep.
I think Peter's okay right now. Although Mummy is still...
Mummy is a problem, but skill swap is kind of the thing that pushes that problem off of my plate.
Whismer tattles, and if they cheated, then they wouldn't want Whismer to tattle.
Exactly. I think Whismer was taken out to prevent that information from getting out. I'm trying to like really think back to the conversations we initially had around the fire.
Wait, Esper didn't see anything, but it has keen eye. It specifically mentioned it couldn't see anything.
Esper wanted their parents to be proud of them. If they knew Esper cheated, they would probably not let them play video games anymore.
Right.
That's valid.
And Timber's just stupid.
Timber's dumb.
He'd go along with anything.
Timber's just competitive and dumb.
So is Esper really the mastermind behind all of it? It said he was a very bright kid.
I think Esper is definitely at fault here. Who
Folks,
wants to break the news?
Could we all take a seat, please?
Doesn't appear to be enough seats for everybody.
Quiet, bear.
Then everybody but us take seats.
Yeah, everyone sit around the campfire. We're going to do a duck, duck, goose type of intervention.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there have been multiple crimes committed here. The first of which was the illegal use of abilities and intimidation and skills to sell cookies. And I think we all know that Esper, Timber, and Screamtail were in on this from the beginning. Screamtail, you've always wanted to sell more cookies than Hitmonchan, even if it came down to cheating to do it. Esper, you clearly just want to play video games, but that would only happen if your parents were proud enough of you with selling all those cookies. Timber, you're stupid. You can just stay over there. You're just competitive. We'll just leave you for later. As we all know, Whismer is a very good kid, would never stand for cheating like that, which is why in the beginning, Whismer was going to say something pretty important about how many cookies were actually sold. But to keep him quiet, Esper, the bright-eyed, bright-minded little cat bitch, set up this whole plan with skill swap to get rid of soundproof on Whismer, made Timber go into the woods. That way Screamtail would be scared enough to use Parish Song. Getting Whismer to listen to it knocking him out 3 turns later, turns with an asterisk, at the fire. Screamtail didn't even know this was going to happen, because how would Screamtail have known that Whismer wouldn't have soundproof anymore? So despite multiple people being involved in the cookie scandal, it only really mattered to one at the end of the day, Esper. Because without that success from selling all those cookies, your parents would never let you play video games again.
You would never be a gamer again.
And then I reach into Chris and I pull out the axe.
Ow!
And I saunter up to him. I lean in really close and I go, "So Esper, let me ask you a question.
Oh my god, don't hurt me!
How do you plead?"
Okay, I did it! I just wanted to play video games.
Jesus Christ.
That's
dude,
pretty
That's a
crazy.
terrible motivation. You're an
You got
awful
a
person.
problem.
Yeah, so you guys are absolutely correct. Esper was the sole murderer. He used his psychic powers to cheat and sell cookies. Whismer found out and tried to tell Screamtail. Esper knew he was going to do it, snuck into the grass, used skill swap to take soundproof away. So this whole time, Whismer had Keen Eye. You guys forgot that Hitmonchan used Mud Slap earlier, which didn't affect Whismer.
Oh my
And also,
God.
Screamtail used Roar while the 3 of you and Esper were on screen. The 3 of you were blown back. Esper stayed still.
Oh,
My
no.
word.
Oh,
Wait, but
I
what's
didn't
the rocks?
The rock, Esper used his psychic powers to toss a rock up at you.
Regardless of all that, bring out the guillotine.
Chair.
Officer Jimmy appears from the campsite parking lot. It's like, I heard there was a murder when someone phoned. We're here to
And
arrest
it's
the
not-
culprit.
and we promise it's not the one holding the axe.
My God, he's got an axe! You're coming with me.
He takes
Peter,
out a
no.
gun, just open fires.
And she takes Peter away.
Peter buried the axe in Esper.
Shannon, I'm gonna stand in the fire and use explosion.
Wait, but I'm still damp.
No survive. Oh shit.
You're not damp because of the fire dried you.
No!
No survivors.
Except for Peter.
Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more ridiculous Pokemon videos.